man who is behind the camera, who brought this light, who's actually supported me from a long time. And funny enough, again, guys, I apologize if you're not into astrology and stuff, but I find there's so much synchronicity when I start to look at the sort of, connections between like the astral world, the heaven, and the earth, as they say, on earth as it is in heaven. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Victor is an Aquarius, which is the opposite of Leo. I mentioned it a little bit earlier in the show, and that's why I'm wearing this shirt right here. And he's also a Scorpio moon, which is very unique. It's a very different type. There's your sun sign and there's your moon sign. There's a whole bunch. Astrology is an entire science. And people are still in disbelief because they look at the newspaper and they read the horoscope, and that's all kind of pop culture astrology. That's not necessarily true. People are always like, oh, I hear myself in every sign. Well, that's because you are every sign. You are not one. You are all. We are everything. One is all is one. And this is what Bob Marley was singing about. Aquarius represents the humanitarianism. Again, one love, one life. Let's get together and feel alright. And how? Just sing your song, So, the Scorpio moon, Aquarius, funny enough, is Bob Marley. He also had a Scorpio moon. And so did Bruce Lee, somebody who I often, call upon when I describe what is fit-hop, what is my vision. I'm like, kind of like Bruce Lee meets Tupac Shakur, and they came together in the 21st century and they wrote this fitness program that kind of came with a beat and a DVD, and how to work out at Woodbridge Academy. Whoever's been coming to the classes, put up your hands if you've been coming to fit-hop classes, because we've been having an awesome time. We've been kicking fit-hop at Woodbridge Academy, just around the corner. 10,000 square feet of like Olympic gymnastics professional club. It's been fun. And anyhow, basically, Victor's gonna do a little special performance. This was not part of the plan. It's kind of going outside and improvising, but that's what life is. You know what I mean? It's all about improvisation. So Victor, without any further ado, please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, those of you who don't know Niko is an incredible, unique talent. And Niko and I met in 2007. He looked me up online, checked out my music videos, and contacted me. And he said, you know what, your vibe is positive, and I want to know you, and I want to work with you. And we hit it off that day and been closest friends ever since. It's a unique thing in this world to meet people who, under distress and pressure and ups and downs, that keep their focus and don't let people who try to take advantage of them ruin their energy or their character. And Niko's been through a lot of stuff. Some of you who know him, obviously, those who don't. He's had a long career. He's a very multifaceted, talented person. And it's very rare to find people who understand the complexities of that. And it's hard sometimes when you're extra talented because it's not one thing you can choose from, it's 10 things. And so how do you find your focus? What do you focus on? Fit-hop is an incredible expression of Niko's talent because it brings all of those things together. And we've done some crazy videos in the middle of the street and parks and where people are just like, what the freak are those guys doing? And creating part of this history. I don't know if you guys have ever gone online and seen some of his stuff where he's hanging, off bridges onto the Gardner Expressway. Super strong, super talented, super unique. And I'm just happy to know him and have him in my life. And I wasn't going to sing tonight, but I came to videotape this so that you guys can have history and put it online. But since he's leaving, it's a little gift to him. This is a song from my new feature film called Love Will Save Us. The movie's called Victory, which premieres actually on Sunday. And it's really poignant to what's happening in the world right now in terms of Boston, the 4 kids in London, Ontario, our own situation in downtown where I live, where these guys were thinking of blowing up the train. We're all made of one thing, and that thing is energy. And energy repels or retracts depending on its positive or negative. But the whole thing is put together and stays together through the law of attraction. And the law of attraction, the essence of the law of attraction is love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. Like Niko quoted earlier with Deepak Chopra, instead of trying to fight darkness, raise the light, and the light is love. And so this song is called Love Will Save Us. When I look around and see the world, my eyes fill up with tears. I find it hard to understand why brother must kill his fellow human. Oh, when did it start? When will it end? If we don't stop, it'll tear us apart. It's gonna tear us apart. Love will save us. Love will save us. Love will break the barriers down. Love will turn your heart around. Love will save us. I'll just do one verse, so that's the key to Love Will Save Us.
Wow. Touched, moved, inspired, I don't know, words can't describe it. Sometimes that's, I think, what another thing I learned about Bob Marley, which my friend Victor Crowl energetically so represents to me, is when Bob Marley was writing, sometimes it's funny because I thought I was crazy and sort of stupid for doing the same thing. I can't actually take a pen to paper and write. I just can't do that. What I do is I press record and I just freestyle. And sometimes I'm not even freestyling the words. I'll just be like, and then that sounds like love save us when you hear it back. And that's how Bob Marley would write. He would just channel. He would just literally, again, like we were talking, I was mentioning earlier with breath, just become so present to his heart and what he was feeling. And that would actually turn into words. Anyways, it's a very powerful thing, just saying one thing about however, whether you believe in, whatever you believe in, whatever your faith is in, which is what religion's all about. What do we believe in? Where is our faith? Whatever it is, at the end of the day, if there's any one thing I want to point out right now is that every single church, every congregation is, at the core of it all, music. Everything is sung. Everything is celebrated with song. So yeah, we're connected musically, and that's track 3. We're going to perform that tonight for the first time. That's round 3 of Project YOUniverses. So I can't wait to get to that point, and I want to get to that point. I know it's already like midnight, so whoever's glass slipper is missing, go grab it quick. You're going to become a pumpkin. How does that myth go? I want to get Cinderella, right? So before we get kicked out of here, let's keep this performance, let's keep this movement. This track is, oh, you really gonna do that now? Sheldon, by the way, guys, Maestro, aka Maestro over here. Give me some love to Maestro. If you came to El Piano, which was one of the seminars that Marcos Mendoza put up for your best self, then you'll know what Sheldon D'Souza is. This man is a creative genius, man. He's brilliant. In fact, before I even get any further, I don't want to just try to describe what he is. Can you play something for us? Can you just, maybe my favorite song, the one that Be with my girl. You guys gotta just check this out. Just before we continue, just take 1 second. Keep our Maestro over here. Shout out to